Do it.
Okay.
Camera, speed. Take 22.
My name is Noah Carr. I play the violin, and I am a All Classical Portland 2022 Young Artist Ambassador.
My name is Diego Fernandez, and I'm All Classical Portland's 2022 Young Artist Ambassador.
My name is Ben Price. I'm an 18-year-old oboist, and I'm an All Classical Portland 2022 Young Artist Ambassador.
My name is Nate Strothkamp, and I am an All Classical Portland 2022 Young Artist Ambassador.
I'm Maggie Carter, and I am All Classical Portland's 2022 Young Artist in Residence.
You're listening to All Classical Portland, connecting people through this music.
All Classical Portland is committed to the youth in our community. We're helping to guide young people so that they become thoughtful, caring, courteous caretakers of the world.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
The station has had youth programs built into our curriculum for years. From our internship program to our youth roving reporters, both on and off the air, we've continued to build out ways that we can support young musicians and young artists. This year, in addition to naming a young artist in residence, we've decided to also name 4 young artist ambassadors. And we're really excited that 2022 we're able to support even more youth musicians in our community. As we underwent our search for our 2022 Young Artist in Residence, we were really overwhelmed by the number of applications that we received. There were so many talented, engaged, driven young musicians that wanted to be a part of All Classical Portland's program. So this year, we are delighted that double bassist Maggie Carter will lead the charge as our 2022 Young Artist in Residence. Maggie loves to expose listeners to the beauty of an instrument that you don't often hear in the solo sphere. She truly shatters all of the stereotypes when you think of the bass section, and she's changing the way we think of bass in classical music.
So ever since my family moved to Portland when I was 2 years old, All Classical is the only radio station we have ever listened to. It's been such a big part of my life and such a big part of my growing up, and also just such a big part of exposing me to more classical music and expanding my horizons. In my daily life, music is omnipresent. It's something that I'm always thinking about. What music I'm playing, how can I make my interpretation better? Also, I'm always thinking about the next steps for me as a musician, what I want to do in the future, and that figures largely into my life.
Through classical music, violinist Nate Strothkamp has discovered his passion for teaching. He is executive director of a student-run program called Project Prelude. It's students teaching students at no charge to ensure that anyone who wants to play an instrument or who needs music lessons has access to those. And his passion for equity in classical music education is truly inspiring.
Music is so important in my daily life. If I had to come up with some type of analogy, it would probably be that music is like one of the essential biomolecules that I need to stay alive. It just permeates every aspect of my life, and it wouldn't be a normal day without music.
When you meet Diego Fernandez, it's clear that his personal mission is about making sure everyone in the community can hear this music. Before the pandemic, Diego was performing for elementary schools and senior centers, just striving to ensure that everyone can hear the beautiful music that he plays with his flute.
My earliest memory of music, I don't have a specific age for it, but I do remember sort of going to my older brother's high school band concert and just hearing the band and thinking it was just phenomenal.
Violinist Noah Carr is truly a multi-talented artist. He is a musician and a filmmaker. He uses his talent and his influence to raise awareness about issues in classical music and beyond.
I got this violin a few years ago, and I was up in my room practicing, and I looked at the back, and I was like, huh, when the light reflects on it, it looks like water. So it's a French violin, so I should name it Water in French, which is a complicated word to pronounce because I don't know French. And it's like I'm going to butcher this, but it's like lit you or something. So I was like, I'm going to simplify that and just call it Lou. And then I was like, that's not a good name though, but I had told my friend, so it kind of stuck, and now my violin is named Lou. Yeah.
Ben Price is an amazing, award-winning oboist. They bring a confidence to their life and to their playing. They explain to me that they think of music as a story without words, and when they play the oboe, you hear that entire story.
If I were to give one piece of advice to a young musician, I would say perfection is a very, very alluring specter, but in the end, it's more interesting to play with a purpose and to play with meaning. There's so much fixation on notes, but notes are just a small part of it. Like the great artists that we listen to weren't worried about notes. They were worried about a story.
These 5 artists are amazing performers and standout humans. We are really proud to be able to use All Classical Portland's platform to raise them further in their careers and their future goals and aspirations.